Listen now, guardian of peace. I present you with an opportunity. These men rose up amid turmoil, but were not fated to realize their great potential. One had a vision for a better future, but embroiled innocence in a war of his own making. One was governed by bestial instinct, losing all sense of humanity. One was so consumed by prestige that he spurned worthy counsel. One was tamed and tethered, entrapped by overconfidence in his power. With no star to guide them, each wandered to his own bitter end. You, guardian of peace, reach out your hand. See what may become of this limitless dream.
Zülvan. Zülvan! You looked as if you were dreaming. What's the matter? Come on. Let's go and talk to the innkeeper.
I wonder what the story is with those sashes they wear. Maybe it...
Oh, did you have a good rest? Your companion has already covered your stay. These days, just surviving is quite the feat. But look at you. It seems you're thriving as a warrior.
Not without your help. Speaking of which, do you mind if we ask you a few questions?
It would be my pleasure. Helping customers is what I live for, after all. What would you like to know about? I'll be honest. It's more dangerous than ever. The Yellow Turbans rose up in the name of peace, but now they're on the brink of collapse. In simpler times, we'd have the government forces or regional lords to thank. But infighting is what's really quelling the rebellion, if you ask me. The despair is just as strong as the hope the Way of the Great Peace once provided. Zhang Jiao was a hero, but now many curse his name in disgust. Well, anyone will do as long as they can deliver a good life to the masses. Isn't that what people really want? You're known as two brilliant warriors from a special village. You're the ones people want by their side when all other hope is lost. People in very high places are desperate to have you in their ranks, and yet you still use this humble inn as your base. Can we take this to mean that you rather tread your own path than serve a single lord? Oh, pardon my prying. That's not for me to ask.
Thank you. Well, we need to be on our way. But we've really taken a liking to this place. I'm sure we'll be back. so keep a room available for us.
Happy to have you. Well then, we'll be waiting. We're always ready to house the weary. We offer delicious food and relaxing rooms to anyone who might need them.
Why, yes.
The air is so thick with tension you can feel it. I won't be fighting, but I'm still nervous.
I heard another village nearby was ransacked by the Yellow Turbans.
Can we talk? Let's go. It's time to go see the one we've chosen.
That's the volunteer army. They've made a real name for themselves defeating the Yellow Turbans.
And they're about to have to do it again. Some say they'll get rid of Jiao for good this time.
Ah. Imagine seeing you here.
Oh, it's you. I'm glad to see you well. And that is... When you left the volunteer forces, you did mention that you had reunited with an old friend, so... I guess this is who you meant. And now you're traveling together. So, how about joining the fight against the Yellow Turbans? I can't imagine an ally I'd rather have. Right. I'm sure you have matters of your own to attend to. My apologies. Forget I asked.
If I may.
Well, such things can't be helped. When the battle is over, I'm sure we'll have time for a drink or two. We hope you have plenty of good stories to share with us.
And let's spar again while we're at it. I won't go easy on you this time.
Yes, we shall meet again.
We need to be going as well. You will be assisting him then? The great sage Zhang. Zhuha, your steadfast wing.
You're here when my brothers have fallen. It seems only I stand beneath the yellow heaven now. I've been ready for this for a long time. Guardian of Peace, come to punish me on the heavens' behalf, have you? What?
I can see it in your eyes. You believe this to be righteous. Siding with Zhang Jiao? I did not imagine that I would cross swords with you here.
It's too late to change things. Zhang Jiao will be defeated here and now by our hands. You know Zhang Jiao. You need to take a different path from ours and show me your resolve.
Lest I fall back and get my head straight. Take this.
Even though it means fighting me, you are set on rescuing Zhang Jiao. So your conviction is genuine.
My strength fails me. Your resolve wasn't half-hearted after all. We'll have to go back and regroup.
Braced for the end. When you arrived, the enemy vanished. And on Earth. No. This isn't the time for questions. To survive, we must carve a way through.
Lord Jiao! I am Jiao, a lowly soldier of the Yellow Turbans. I'll fend them off!
Let's go. I didn't know I had such a loyal comrade. I'll accept your aid, Jiao.
Here we go! Time to act. Time to get going. Everyone! On me!
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Reinforcements. Let's go. Heavens demand that we overcome this trial before we move on.
Hey, I've seen you before. Oh well, as long as you're here to help, I've got no qualms.
We put our lives on the line when we meet in battle. That is the respect we heed to those we hold dozens of necks.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Defeat. This will not be where I die. However...
All right! I think we're clear. Let's go catch up to Lord Jiao.
Let's go.
All right, good! We caught up. Good to see you safe, despite it all.
I wish all were as unscathed as you. Now that we're here, we escape together. Jiao.
You really remembered my name! I guess nearly dying to reach you was worth it. Ha!
officer
Gratitude
has
for
been
such
defeated.
brilliant hunting.
There we go!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take that! Did I think this...
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'm sorry, but you know me. I'm not going to pull any punches. No. It can't be. I'll see it all. Really? This isn't over. Is that it? This isn't over.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Damn it! No! It can't be. What just happened? Really? What just happened? Take me. Oh my mind. Okay. Is that it? Okay, just start. Oh, refuse me?
The enemy officer
still need
has been defeated.
That means I must fall back for now.
Take this. Hey, you there! Trying to run off? Too bad. Nobody gets by me.
Steal myself and fight.
You sided with Zhang Jiao? You seriously pick him over me and my brothers? All my might!
Zhang Jiao! You must atone for your deeds. There'll be no taking flight on borrowed wings.
Can you handle this?
Struck right where it hurts. Truly the end for me.
I've been waiting for this.
Oh, Zhang Jiao! We're here to help. We'll hold them back when you escape.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
So many of my comrades still believe in me. Bravery will not be in vain.
Believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
No holding back on me, huh? Fine. I'll destroy you next time.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Unwavering conviction.
Noble cannot allow Zhang Jiao, the leader of the Yellow Turbans, to escape. Hunt him down!
Take this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Lord Zhang Jiao! So our beacon of hope still lives. We'll stop them. Please, make your escape.
still call me your hope, then I must get back on my feet.
An unfortunate turn. And here I thought we had become friends.
Let's go.
Take this! The moment has come.
Unstable start, to say the least.
The enemy officer
Keep that up.
has been defeated.
Here comes Jiao! Archers loose! Hit him dead on!
They fixed their sights on me. If we press forward, we will be shot down.
The arrows are blocking the enemy path. Keep up the pressure!
Commence the advance!
Are they trying to pull off a pincer strike?
Allied with the yellow turbans? If you're drawing your blade, I take it you're serious!
I have something worth fighting for. Can you handle this?
Bring me Zhang Jiao's head and mount it for all to see.
Nothing.
The death of the one who sowed this disorder will put an end to our worries. On the advance.
My head birthday chaos. And I give it gladly.
Unbelievable! The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
We must retreat or we're finished. Someday I'd like to hear how things ended up like this.
No mistake. Our ties are deep and powerful.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I have defeated an enemy officer.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We've defeated all that block our path. We can still see the light ahead.
Officer, are you kidding me? Ha!
I shall forget that I once thought highly. You've become utterly pitiful.
Shuo am your adversary. Prepare yourself.
There, it's Zhang Jiao. Everyone, form up and attack!
Volunteer forces.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
The enemy officer
You
has
heaven
been
sent.
defeated.
You have my gratitude for such brilliant battle.
This is the end for me.
Enemy officer.
All right, stop it already.
Defeated.
I can't bear this any longer.
I see it all.
Take that.
All my might!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Can you handle this?
Let's get serious. The momentum is on our side.
The enemy officer
It's
has
opportunity.
been defeated.
You chose the wrong man to punish.
All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Got this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. Scarcely accept it, even as we fight. You cast your lot with Zhang Jiao. You rushed in to aid me. You don't know what this means to me.
I will stay true to my path.
Take that.
I have defeated an enemy officer. Amazing! You cannot succeed. Not without you.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. Take this. Officer, are you kidding me? Ha!
We have a clear path. We do not need to shed any more blood. Let us leave here post-haste.
So, this isn't just some dream conjured for my own comfort. You, as a guardian of peace, now aware of your mission, find the great sage Zhang Jiao and decide to help him. And in so doing, you've made enemies of many old friends. Tales of their shock and lament at facing you have reached my ears as well. This state of affairs bewilders even me, but I am grateful, nevertheless. Is that so? I suppose it is your nature to give without recompense. You remind me of the one who taught me the art of peace. She does as well. Your presence here now is surely not a coincidence. Yes. But why, Guardian of Peace? Why do you not punish me for straying from the path? If I could deny it, my heart would sing. I fought alongside my comrades. We all believed there was a peaceful future waiting for us at the end. But then, many in our ranks started to change. Every victory fed their greed until it drove them to steal from the very people they swore to protect. And even then, I could do nothing but look away as I continued to listen to the people cry out for salvation. The peaceful world I once dreamed of drifted far beyond my reach. It was during what I believed would be my final battle that you appeared before me. Guardian of Peace, if you have spared my life, can I take that as permission to believe once more? To believe that people, that the world can be changed. If that is the case, then let us join hands. For together, we will see our dream of peace through to the end. You have my thanks. I tried holding my ground, but I cannot deny that this is the harshest struggle I've ever known. First, I must deal with my bloodthirsty pursuers. Then, I'll have to confront my remaining wayward comrades. This time, I must not falter. I will face what lies before me. Discerning the right answer will require patience and time. But just as your actions revealed the truth, so too shall my answer be known through my deeds. The government forces sought to end the war, using all they could muster to slay the leader of the Yellow Turbans. And yet they failed to strike me down. I assume many pursuers are on their way, but fleeing now would solve nothing. I will stand and fight alongside my loyal comrades to the bitter end. Fight wherever you are needed most. May we live to fly under the light of a new dawn.
enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this!
Let's go!
The enemy officer
ain't
has
nothing
been
to worry
defeated.
about. Move forward!
Get ready to be brought down.
Take that!
You, huh? I'll be honest, I've been looking forward to this. I'm not gonna hold back!
Take this! Got this! Take that!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. I see it all. What is this? The enemy officer has been defeated.
Get ready to be brought down.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this! Take that! The enemy officer has been defeated.
There it is.
The enemy officer
Advance!
has been defeated.
Everyone, behind me! Begin the advance.
We put our lives on the line when we meet in battle. That is the respect we heed to those who This is how it starts.
Take this! All my might!
Can't get too far ahead. Stop here and see how things shake out. There's the ranks! A golden opportunity here! Charge!
You dare to come out here alone? I'll make you regret that decision.
Plunging deep into enemy ranks. A most unwise choice. Hope you're not expecting to defeat me. Now. It's time to make our move. Make preparations.
Got this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Tables turned. get serious. Take that. I've been waiting for this. Now. Take that. Let's end this. Gotcha. Take that. Take that. Real fight. Like the Azure Dragon.
Let's keep this up.
Give her all.
Amazing. You're a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
I can't. The enemy officer has been defeated. No. The enemy officer has been defeated. Oh, how irritating. Let's go.
I must retreat.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We've been able to gain the upper hand. Let's make sure we maintain it out there.
Nothing good comes from rushing. Shall we make a stop here?
Let's go. Yeah. The enemy officer has been defeated.
How could I?
The enemy officer
We
has
must
been defeated.
assess the situation. Take this.
Let's go.
This is our chance. Break the enemy formation with an ambush!
Make the attack. It's Providence.
Getting ahead of yourself there. You do well to learn some patience.
How dare you take away my glory! I'll punish you for that!
What is Jiao? If I really know it's never easy. Negative for a formidable opponent.
The enemy officer negligence
has been defeated.
Just as I was ever here. Until next time.
Get ready for a bloodbath, you lot!
Beneath me!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'm making my way up! Crush this enemy officer by incredible might!
Been defeated!
You're pumped up!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Been defeated.
No. My dream cannot end here. I must swallow my pride and run.
So it comes to this. The Yellow Turbans claimed divine right, defied the Emperor, and cast the world into chaos. And for all their talk, they only managed to trample the people most desperate for salvation. In spite of that, how can you save their leader, Zhang, and even go so far as to stand between us and the people we've been tasked to help? And that vision is something I lack, is it? I cannot fathom what your eyes behold.
I sensed something strange in you when we last met. But I never imagined your sympathies for Zhang Jiao ran so deep.
What are you? You trying to fill my brother's mind with some mystical nonsense? That's the last straw. It's time I taught you a lesson.
Wait. I'm the one you're here for, right? There's no need to take your anger out on him.
You're Zhang Jiao. So you just slither right out. You asked for it. Let's settle this here and now.
Wait, Zhang Fei. Your opponent is clearly unarmed. Could it be that he has come here to speak with us?
That's right. You're just as sharp as when we fought as allies. You guessed that just by looking at me. If at all possible, I'd rather avoid fighting you. After all, we both have our hearts set on helping the people. And so, I humbly request, could you order the volunteer army to withdraw? Under another sky, it is not hard to imagine us as comrades.
You're starting to piss me off.
That's one alliance I don't think I could ever accept. I've seen the people writhe in the chaos caused by the Yellow Turbans. Do not expect me to forgive the past so easily. However, if you truly have the good of the people at heart, then perhaps there will come a day that I can trust you as an ally. Guan Yu, Zhang Fei. That means we will wait and see. Is that acceptable?
What? Brother, you'd love a demon if it let you.
Brother, your generosity is boundless.
So you'll leave. Is that your decision?
Don't tempt me to change my mind. All right. We shall withdraw.
Just when will that day come? And what must I do to reach it? Once I have the answer, our paths will cross again.
Lord Zhang Jiao, you have a letter from Sun...
Is that so? But we've repelled his forces before. I can't imagine what he's after now. Very well. Let's indulge him in this request. I'll need you there as well.
Thank you for agreeing to meet with me. You're here too. It's been some time since we sat down to talk like this. Indeed. It was well worth sending the letter.
Now then, what is it that brings you here? You can't have come all this way just to air old grievances.
Well, I can't blame you for being cautious. I just wanted to exchange words with you. That is all. Great Satan, the Yellow Storm has consumed the lives of countless innocents, and its wayward adherents still wreak havoc across the land. You stood at the center of it all, and for a moment, you appeared willing to accept your fate on the field of battle. So tell me, why do you pull yourself up by his hand just to delay the inevitable?
I can tell you probably won't believe me. I'm fighting to achieve peace for the people.
I thought so.
It's rough. Searching for the answer to that question might just be what's kept me alive for so long.
No rage or fits of fury. Just thoughts manifesting as words. You're nothing like the leader of the Yellow Menace I've been told about. I'm glad I came to meet you in person.
And how much more of this do I need to endure? If you stay much longer, I'll run out of nice things to say.
Courtesy was the last thing I expected from you. Well, I had best be on my way then. As the leader of the Yellow Turbans, who is your enemy, and what are you striving for? Consider these questions a parting gift from me.
says his part and slips away. The tiger of Jiangdong is a cunning beast. He wears a friendly face just long enough to get a good look at his prey. I was lucky to have you here with me. Your presence gave me the composure to sit and listen. Your words carry a certain weight. But what else can I expect from the one who risked his life for mine? It seems that you and the Divine have granted me the chance to atone for the sins of my past.
Zuluan, I thought I'd find you here.
He really sniffed out his favorite inn. That's the tenacity of Cao Cao for you.
Yes, I've sought you out just for that purpose. I'm sure you already know why I'm here. There's still a place for you in my ranks, if you're interested.
Hey, Cao Cao. Not every fruit is yours to pick. This one's already cast his lot with Zhang Jiao. And even if he joined us now, he would only sow bad blood.
That said, abandoning Zhang Jiao to save your own skin would render you worthless to me. You see, recently, I finally realized it. The significance of you saving Zhang Jiao, and going on to help him. Yes, it's just a theory, but right now, the Yellow Turban remnants who strayed from Zhang Jiao's command are spreading chaos across the land. Their ruthlessness far surpasses that of the forces he once led. I will soon depart from Ji and ride for Qing to confront them. For the scattered shards of the yellow sky no longer follow the way of the Great Peace, but instead leave ever more heinous atrocities in their wake. Zuluan. Surely your ambitions do not end with merely sparing the life of Zhang Jiao. Nor is Zhang Jiao wasting the chance you gave him, wandering aimlessly in shame. You must understand by now what must be done to put an end to this chaos. My path is led by the light of reason. What is it that guides your path, I wonder? One day you'll find the answer and come back to me. I'll be waiting for you.
Cao Cao, I think you've said enough. If we stay any longer, there might be trouble.
Right. Farewell, Zuluan.
I think I've spent enough time in the fields. Maybe I'll go learn how to handle myself in a fight.
Huh?
You pour your soul into the crops, only to have them devoured by...
Most interesting.
The government forces are finishing off the Yellow Turbans. Maybe we'll get some peace now.
You pour your soul into the crops, only to have them devoured by locusts! The heavens laugh!
The government forces are finishing off.
Did Zhang Jiao really get away?
In Qing, there are brigands sowing chaos that call themselves remnants of the Yellow Turbans. Their numbers grow stronger by the day, and they're said to be far more brutal than we were in the past. I once told my Yellow Turban comrades to rise up and take back what was theirs. And now, some of those very same men prey on the innocent, slaughtering them by the hundreds. All of this is my own fault. I had no plan for what would happen after bringing down the Han. And now, I am constantly reminded of the truth. The truth of why you, a guardian of peace, reached out to me and remained by my side. It's undeniable. Yes, thanks to you. The seeds I've sown are spreading a festering blight that will consume all in its path unless we tear out the roots and set them ablaze. Only then can the Yellow Turbans return to their true purpose, just as it was when we scattered seeds of hope across the land. That is my resolve, and may it also serve as an answer to your mercy. Please help me. Come with me to Qing to eradicate the wayward Yellow Turbans. Good. You have my thanks.
I think I've spent enough time in the fields. Maybe I'll go learn how to handle myself in a fight.
Why, yes. Can we talk?
The government forces look ready. You pour your soul into the crops, only to have them devoured by locusts! The heavens laughs at us!
Ah, appreciate.
Did Zhang Jiao really get away? That's quite some tenacity, if so.
Yeah, everyone's sick.
Qing province is in dire straits. Yellow turbans turned brigands beyond Zhang Jiao's control are running rampant, ransacking as they go to feed their growing numbers. Their ranks now extend farther than the eye can see.
And what's worse, there is talk of Zhang Jiao regaining strength. And what if they join forces? Can you imagine the scale of such an army? We must prevent this at all costs.
So, we're in a race against time.
The volunteer army remains committed to this fight. There are some battles only we can win.
So be it. To each the glory of his valor. The azure sky must never suffer the yellow taint. Come, we shall slaughter them to the last man.
It's time to begin, comrades. Yup. Let us march. Our former comrades have ransacked villages and attacked the people. Their actions are unforgivable. We must brace ourselves and stop their rampage. Will you help take this?
Don't let anyone escape! Take everything they've got and gather them up!
Should know the suffering of having tomorrow's food taken away. You have forgotten. I must make you remember.
Who the hell are you? Coming here to preach? Shut up!
The animal knows no words. You'll have to subdue them first.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You heaven sent.
The enemy officer
You have my
has
gratitude
been defeated.
for such brilliant contributions.
Let's go.
These guys aren't with the government forces. They're this strong. Who the hell are they?
Who am I? That is a question I still ask myself. My former comrades, let me ask you, what is the true purpose of the Yellow Turbans?
Let's go.
Former comrades? Wait, you're not... Face, that voice! Are you truly Lord Zhang Jiao? You're alive after all!
So you know.
No, not at all. We couldn't do anything. So, if standing by and watching is a sin, then we're just as guilty. If you could forgive us, please take us with you. Under your command, we'll fight with clear purpose.
All my might. To set the Yellow Turbans aright and forge a new age.
There we go!
Do not
The enemy
involve
officer
the innocent.
has been defeated.
Where is the peaceful world we all dreamt of?
What in the world? We're just struggling to survive here!
Hey, hey! Invading a village?
The enemy officer
That's a disgrace
has
to
been
the
defeated.
Yellow Turbans. You better listen up, or I'll force you to!
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
We better get in there if they're all struggling. We've lost it all. No home, no family. If we don't have it, then we gotta get it from somewhere, you know?
Take what you do not have. A tragic chain of events, and one stemming from my own deeds. Now I must right this.
Lord Zhang, you must help us. Those who we thought were comrades are committing despicable acts.
I see there are those aware of their misdeeds. In that case, show me that you are the true Yellow Turbans.
Our great sage has returned. Understood. We'll stop those scoundrels ourselves.
Lord Zhang,
let's go.
This wasn't what we wanted, but we couldn't stop the others.
You are not to blame. My absence is the cause. For that, I apologize.
Lord Jiao, our hope has been revived. Please, you must take us with you.
Time to act. Got quite the loot. Let's join up with the main group. Start the advance!
There are no dreams or hope left for me in this world.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Still justice, powerless.
All my might.
Now we must close in the main force and settle this. Now is the time. Comrade, advance! Advance the advance!
Lord Jiao, a great sage. You're alive.
You're the man from before.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You were trying to halt this madness.
Wasn't too much help, I'm afraid. But with you here, everything will be fine.
Lord Jiao, you're alive? Listen, we needed some supplies from the village and...
You were told I'd die. Sorry. As you can see, I have come to right your wrongs.
Alright now, take this! It's all too late. This is the only path we can take! We'll be here to support.
No mistake. Our ties are deep and powerful. Positive of it.
Time to unleash!
I've got a bad feeling about this. You rushed in to aid me. You don't know what this means to me.
Time
happened later, Lord Jiao. But we still want to fight with you.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's give it to them!
Oh my might!
Let's get serious. Got this. The enemy officer
someone else
has been defeated.
But with Lord Jiao here, we could go back to being the old yellow turbans.
I've been waiting for this.
Nice try.
I would become the salvation of those who committed so many wrongs.
It's time to show our solidarity. Ready yourselves at once.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough.
There we go.
I will lose my chance to ask for everyone's forgiveness. Please. No. Are you heaven sent? You have my gratitude for such brilliant contributions. Make no mistake, our ties are deep and powerful. I'm positive of it.
Obliterate you!
Hunter down.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might.
Looking rough.
All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Pointing regrets.
Those without conscience have been subdued. The village is safe, for now.
The Yellow Turbans have overrun this area. It should be easy enough to wipe out.
Begin!
begin the advance.
Forces are surely aware of this commotion. We cannot allow ourselves to follow. We must take out the commander of the government forces.
And the enemy officer has been defeated.
The yellow turbans appear different. Could it be?
Next time I see you, you're finished! Let's get serious. How about this? All my might! How about this? All my might! The enemy officer has been defeated.
They truly strive to change.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Zhang Jiao and Zhu Luan. What are you doing here? What do you intend to do?
First, unfinished business to attend to. That's all I can say for now.
So, you've gathered many under your banner again, Zhang. Tell me, do you have it in you to lead them well? The moment has come.
And I will not let it slip away. Sorry, but you know me. I'm not going to pull any punches.
So it is you. Fighting those we know is never easy. You make for a formidable opponent.
Take this!
An unfortunate turn. And here I thought we had become friends.
You rushed in to aid me! I don't know what this means to me!
So we have a duel then. Be warned. I shall not hold back.
Take this! All my might! It's over! There we go!
Enemy officer has been defeated!
Let's end this.
Easy.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Changed something in Zhang Jiao. Is it your work?
Take this! Nice try! The end is here! All my might! The enemy officer has been defeated.
And routed the government. They're certainly determined.
Keep break! Make it happen! Let's go!
Steel yourselves, Yellow Turbans! We will push the government forces back so that we may embark on our new path. Advance the advance!
excited! Yours gotta be quicker! I've been waiting to see them. Bandits in yellow! How are we getting pushed this far back?
We can stop with these bandits. Because from today on, the Yellow Turbans will be reborn.
Time to act. All right! The end is here! Time to attack! Time to attack!
Heaven sent. You have my gratitude for such brilliant contributions.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Time to act. You're done! Let's try it! The end is here!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Got this! Oh my God!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Gotta be quicker than that.
Enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might! All my might! Let's get serious. Time is right.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Gain my strength.
Time to end this. Take this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
It's supposed to be a ragtag gang. Damn it all.
So it's over. Now I must explain to them why I am here.
How could Lord Jiao attack us? We were only following in his footsteps.
Yeah, we had to steal to survive. There was no other choice. So why is he doing this? Oh, shut up! I don't want to hear any more preaching. If you're gonna kill us, just get it over with.
Hear me, all who once stood by my side. You have forsaken your duty as Yellow Turbans, and become beasts that prey on the weak. The oath you swore to those you hold dear has vanished from your souls, only to be replaced by the gaping maw of avarice. Such beasts are destined to turn on each other in the end. Even if I didn't stop you, your only path would lead to ruin. But I chose to punish you with my own hands. And the reason for that is... I, the great sage Jiao, forgive you. Only I am beyond redemption. It was I who failed to tell you why we took up arms against the chaos. All of you. Look at your hands. They are not only for taking. They should also be used for giving. The peaceful world of my dreams is only possible if we all wish each other the gift of life. I will once more put my faith in the hearts of men. So please, have faith in me as well. Let us return to our shared path. And this time, we will bring justice to this broken age.
Lord Jiao,
are we really still... Lord Jiao?
Lord Jiao sure does give a great speech. Look at him. You can see their minds changing. But when I was breaking my back, trying to set them straight, they weren't having any of it. Lord Jiao is incredible. I'm so glad he's still alive to be with us. But still, doesn't this leave you a little on edge? He might just go wild again if we lose him. You're gonna take the reins once he's gone? Well, if anyone can do it, you can. I wonder how much of his message really stuck with him. I get the feeling it's not gonna be all meat buns and wine. But a heart full of doubt has no room for comrades. So we'll just have to trust the path we're on.
You think more deeply than your demeanor suggests. Yes, bearing the weight of a hero is no easy task.
Right. A hero. Is that what Lord Jiao means to me?
Ziyuan, you must ready yourself for the trials ahead. Zhang Jiao's vision will shape the age to come.
Thank you for staying by my side. Am I really still walking the path my dream has laid before me? The one true path to salvation for all. So you were listening when I spoke earlier. With the allies we regained in this battle back in the fold, we can consider our army evenly matched with the government forces. I have once again seize the reins of great power. And with that great power, I will make them see that no man of this world has the right to persecute or steal from another. Because one day, the fangs of vengeance will inevitably turn on the wicked. And once they've accepted the truth, a new dawn will rise to greet them. I must also be vigilant, so that my renewed strength is not twisted into a weapon against the weak. With you at my side, I will not repeat the sins of the past. Just a little longer. Stay with me. When all of this is over. No. Now's not the time. I must walk the path before I dare glimpse into my dream's horizon.
Zhang Jiao. He should have been finished, but now he has united his wayward followers once more. This is not the same man whose despair over the chaos wrought by his own men nearly drove him to ruin in Ji.
Not at all. I once dismissed them as a rabble of peasants, but now they have a real leader. This does not bode well.
Outnumbering them won't suffice. If we engage them directly, both sides will suffer heavy losses.
It sounds like you're being cowardly, but being realistic. We should seriously consider peace, or at least a truce.
Out of the question.
Dongzhuo!
Are you so eager to defile the honor of the throne? The Yellow Turbans are a herd of cattle. If you don't yoke them, whip them, and lower them to beasts of burden, it's only a matter of time before they stampede.
That's going too far.
Ha! Right. Your flock of volunteers comes from the same peasant stock. Consider the Yellow Menace a feast for our wrath. Our blades will cut them to shreds, and their blood shall slake our thirst for vengeance.
So, Dongzhuo has finally chosen to act. Negotiation is the last thing I'd expect from him. In fact, I believe he intends to slaughter us all as traitors to the throne. We've held our own against the armies of the Central Plains, but not with the cavalry of Western Liang reinforcing them. If we don't strike now, we may soon find ourselves backed into a corner. We must have the courage to charge into the coming storm. We march. Our blades shall carve a path through flesh and flame, right to Dongzhuo's throat.
We must assess the situation. Now is the time. Go! Attack!
All my might.
to battle.
Prepare yourself. Take this.
No matter how you slice it.
So we have a duel then. We war.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Your aid is truly welcome. I reckon we are all in it now. The momentum is on our side. Excellent opportunity.
The officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
Behold my power. Yep. You're finished. Got you. All my might. Behold that. Take it.
A capable sword, to say the least. Keep that up.
Let's end this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
How could I be beaten in battle?
to be brought down. All my might! All my might! All my might!
Good eye! The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Behind me! Begin the advance. We put our lives on the line when we live in battle. That is the respect we heed to those we serve.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is how it's done.
All my might! All my might!
This is how it's done.
Time to act. All my might! All my might!
This is how it's done.
All my might!
serious. Time to act. The enemy officer has been defeated. Whoa. Looking rough.
Everyone, now!
Looking rough. Time to get going. Time to act. Everyone! On me! The enemy officer has been defeated.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
All my might. Hunter attack. Got this.
Sorry, but you know me. I'm not going to pull any punches.
All my might. This is how you do it. Hunter attack. What just happened? There we go. Time to act. Take this! All my might! No, no, no. This can't be. So, all my might. Just start. Time to act. All my might. It's over. What just happened? No, all my might. What just happened? Take this. Hunter down. Hunter down. Whoa. Hunter down. Looking rough. Nice try. Nice try. Hunter down. All my might. There we go. All my might. Can't believe this.
Can you handle this?
The enemy officer has been defeated. So, time to act. Shameful. So shameful. Hunter attack. So shameful. All my might. Starting. Okay, just starting. Just starting. Let's cover some ground. Time to act. Damn it! Hunter attack. Not done yet. The enemy officer has been defeated. Prepare for payback!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Turn the table.
Situation. But the enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this.
Take this!
Take this. Take this. Get ready to be brought down. I see it. Time to act. All my might.
Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Commander! Forward!
Take this.
Commence the advance!
Take this.
Let's get serious. This territory is ours.
fighting those we know as members. We make for a formidable opponent.
Let's go. Prepare for pain!
The advance!
I, Hua Shuang, am your adversary. Prepare yourself.
Looking rough. Looking rough. Take this. This is tough. No matter how you slice it. Take this. It's looking rough. Adapt. This territory is ours. Let's go. This is the enemy officer.
All right, stop it already.
Been defeated.
I can't bear this any longer.
Start the advance!
This is not the time to press on. Let us bide our time.
This appears to be as far as we go.
Take this. Take this. Take once and once. Take this. Rough. Looking rough. Take this. Take this. Looking rough. Take this. This territory is ours. Let's go. This territory is ours. Let's go.
Now we make the attack. It's Providence.
How dare you take away my glory! I'll punish you for that!
Losing solitude on the battlefield. You must be good. Let us fight! Jumping into the fray like this, you seem rather sure of your abilities. Even now, we must push harder.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. Get ready, comrades! The time has come to show the results of our training. Hold out for much longer. Take this! Time for a good old fight. Get ready! You ever get sentimental, Luke? Now, let us fight in earnest.
Enemy officer.
Let's hold back for now. However, we shall meet in battle again.
How incredible! You really are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms!
Bad feeling about this. It seems idealism can only take one so far.
The enemy officer.
Make no mistake. Our tie is deep and powerful. Positive.
No choice but to retreat.
The moment has come.
This is embarrassing, and sometimes you just have to run. All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Time is right. Go.
All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I must try again later.
All my might.
officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Can you handle this?
Time to act. All my I can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. You sure know how to fight. Prepare for combat!
We finally have a clip. He seeks to rule by exploiting the people's selfish desires. I am Zhang Jiao, General of Heaven, and with the wings granted to me by the Divine, I shall take to the skies once more. Fellow sons of the Yellow Earth, fly by my side, for together we shall seize a new age of peace with our own hands.
That bastard Zhang Jiao has defeated my forces once again.
So, the Yellow Turbans are different from before?
Zhang Liao, I sense that you are skeptical. From the brink of ruin, he managed to twist fate into his own favor. And now he rides that tide as it sweeps away the power of the Han. It's an amusing turn of events.
Even among our allies, there are those who fear drowning in their wake, calling for appeasement. I'm certain their avoidance of all-out war is mere self-preservation. It's a reasonable, albeit selfish, stance to take.
Lord Dongzhuo, will you fight them to the end with no offer of peace?
That yellow rabble is little more than a starving pack of wolves. They can be tamed for a time, but they'll bear their fangs soon enough. Crushing such beasts under the weight of raw power is a pleasure only the strongest.
I think my hero might not be Lord Jiao after all. Oh, don't get me wrong. I have nothing but respect for the man himself. But what if, now hear me out, what happens after he wins all these battles? I was just wondering what purpose I would serve by his side. Lord Zhang Jiao's dream is for everyone to live quiet lives in a peaceful world, right? That doesn't really leave much for me to do with these arms and legs of mine. So that's why I want to be more like you two and go find a hero of my own to throw my strength behind. Of course, that means parting ways with the Yellow Turbans and Lord Zhang Jiao. You won't hold it against me for leaving, will you? Call me a traitor and all that?
Hear that? Apparently, we're quite the fearsome pair, Zuan.
Aren't you, though? And the Guardians of Peace would do anything for their chosen hero, right? Huh? How am I wrong?
You know, you're hardly the only one to misunderstand us. That's probably because so few have been bold enough to ask directly. But you should also remember this. We are not blind followers of the heroes we choose. Our true purpose in this world is to bring about peace, and to guard it thereafter. And we search for heroes to stand behind who can fulfill that purpose. Does that make sense to you?
So then, you're not going to cut me down for this?
Exactly. I'm glad we cleared that up.
Yes, I got it! Your role in all of this makes such perfect sense to me now. And I think I've realized something else as well. The reason Lord Jiao changed after you two showed up. So, turning on your master is not a death sentence. I'm very glad to hear that.
Well, that might not apply to everyone.
My apologies. I think I'll stop digging my own grave here before I find myself buried in it. For the time being, it's full speed ahead toward the peace our commander is fighting for. I can still go off in search of my own hero after we see this through to the end. Wow, what a relief, I tell you. With better days just on the horizon, it's great to have you both by Lord Jiao's side. I mean that, with all my heart.
Reaping the harvest is the moment I live for.
Hey!
Don Jiao even called in the
Impressive. Thank you.
I want to cheer them on. The Yellow Turbans are putting up quite...
A military force is gathering? Smells like trouble brewing.
Reaping the harvest. Reaping the harvest is the moment.
I want to cheer them on. The Yellow Turbans are putting up quite the fight.
They're considering a truce with the Yellow Turbans? So, it's finally come to this.
So you've come. Let me ask you in earnest. Guardian of Peace, why did you spare me the punishment I deserve? I was once told by the one who taught me the art of peace, use this power to help those in need. But lose your way, and you shall face the wrath of a guardian of peace. That I was to be judged. I accepted my fate. But then, you spared my life. And not only that, you became the very wings that have taken me to these great heights. If you have truly been sent to me by the Divine, then I wonder if I have proven deserving of such a blessing. Is that so? Then I can carry on without regret. Was it I or you who first took the other's hand? In the end, it matters not. I wanted to live on, because I had something greater left to achieve. And that wish found its way to your heart. My journey to redemption is nearing its end. After the final battle, I shall accept judgment from the Guardians of Peace. It's time to begin, comrades.
Right away.
Yes. Yup.
Jiao, your steadfast wing.
Let us march.
Trust in me, Yellow Turbans. We shall march on, defeat Dong Zhuo, and by our hands realize a new world of peace. Commence the advance!
Tables turn. Watch over them.
This is what I, the enemy officer, has been defeated, am determined to accomplish.
Every terror attached is ours. Keep your guard up.
What? You're winning. We need to do better.
I'm making my way up.
Take this! Concentrate.
This area belongs to us now. All my might.
The enemy officer
has
been defeated.
Pulling back for now. You're incredible! Cast aside any anxieties that claim otherwise.
How many times have you fought the blades now? I shall face you as a fighter of the volunteer army. Got this. I see it. I see it all. All my might. I have crushed this enemy officer beneath me! Take this! Tables turn. All my might. Well done. Your unwavering righteousness has led Zhang Jiao this far. I see that now. I shall withdraw for now. But my brother's doubts are clear. We shall meet again.
The volunteer army has retreated. That means we're next.
Turn the table.
Concentrate.
Well done.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Our assistance would prove helpful.
Trust in Zhang. I will now tell you what I intend to accomplish. As the leader of the Yellow Turbans. So you remember. Then let me hear it after our weapons have done the talking.
So it is you. Fighting those we know is never easy. You make for a formidable opponent.
All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
All my might. Whoa. I see it.
Concentrate.
Take this. With all my might. All my might. Unbelievable.
All right, Jiao. I'm ready to hear your answer.
What I must achieve, as the great sage Zhang is a realm where none are oppressed. So we must force the government forces to surrender. Power alone cannot break the people's spirit. This conflict has proven that.
I see. The tide the Yellow Turbans unleashed is far greater than I imagined. We stick together to fight back.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Yellow rabble are a problem now that they've regained their numbers. But that also makes them easier to break. Attack the surrounding villages and make them buckle.
We march at once!
The government troops are raiding the village! Please stop! Don't take anything from us!
Let's go. We must lend a hand to the villagers.
All right, good! This is my time to shine! Sure they get to safety!
And the advance!
Such a sensitive bunch. So easily swayed. Eradicate the rest
The enemy
of them while
officer
Zhang Jiao is
has
busy
been defeated.
elsewhere.
Let's go. You're a merciless one, Lord Dongzhuo. Right then. Let's show them what the Western Leon cavalry are made of. We march at once!
Well then, are you ready? I'd like to test just how good you really are. You don't trust me in the slightest. I can appreciate prudence.
Onward to glory! Bear witness to my power.
Dongzhuo ordered an attack on the villages?
Can you handle this?
That would only drag in the innocent as well.
All my might!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Still uncertain what is right.
Take this!
But you helped me make up my mind.
All my might!
Zhang Fei, we'll split up and rescue the villagers. We will not let the people suffer!
Forward march!
I shall accompany you too. Take this. As ever, my sense of righteousness is aligned with yours, my brother.
Take this! All my might!
Advance now!
Rough. Here's the resistance is futile.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Hold out for much longer.
Here's the resistance is futile.
The enemy officer
Yellow Turbans will
has been
take down
defeated.
the Imperial troops attacking your village. Hold on just a little longer.
The Yellow Turbans are helping us? I don't know what to believe anymore.
Make no mistake, our ties are deep and powerful. And positive moments has come.
We've dragged Zhang Jiao out, just as we hoped. Take him down! Get advancing!
There we go! The stare has been fixed on me for some time now, but I know not why. Might I inquire the reason?
Believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I can barely hold back from pledging my service to you. Your name's Jiao. I beg of you! Make me your underling!
I remain perplexed, but we'll speak later. Focus on the foes ahead for now.
You actually listen to what I have to say? All right! It's a problem! Let's hurry then!
This appears to be as far as we go.
Another warrior for hire? Jiao once hired someone much like you.
Take this. Volunteer army split from the government forces? What is this about?
It means that I've gone back to my principles, Zhang Jiao. Just as you did. We cannot stand idly by in the face of their suffering.
The enemy officer
Then
has
you
been
and
defeated.
I fight the same enemy. Members of the volunteer army, let us fight alongside one another, at least for now.
Let's go!
The time is right.
Let's go! All my might! Good eye!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This appears to be as far as we go.
Take this! All my might! I will break you! Bear witness to my power.
This is as far as we go.
I'm afraid I must retreat.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Bonus says we're siding with you, lad. Honestly, not a bad call after all that we've been through.
All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Sure know how to fight. Let's go.
We have defeated the government forces plaguing. But we must leave to bring down Dongzhuo. I ask you now, will you keep living as perpetual victims, or will you fight? Will you choose to bear arms?
I will crush this enemy officer with
the future, with our own hands. Advance the advance!
Yeah! We can do it too! We're not gonna give up! We're going with him!
Take this! As far as the volunteer forces go, you'll have to go on alone. But I hope to see you change things.
We are the cavalry of Western Leon! Witness firsthand the strength forged in the flames!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
See that? We pushed back a well-trained cavalry! We can do this!
That's Deus. It cannot be. Thunderstruck. I throw myself into a trap. No, you're Zhang. I thought I'd get the chance to bring down the enemy's chief.
You must be a hired hand of the government forces. You want my head. It'll take courage as well as skill.
I have something worth fighting for. Nothing beats
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Time to withdraw.
Well done! Most impressive. Let's go.
Take this.
Bear witness to my power.
This territory is
Let's
ours.
keep this up.
Let's go.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
Take this.
Can't believe the enemy officer has been defeated. Can't believe the enemy officer has been defeated.
Behold my power. Behold my power.
Guardian of peace with longest wings to the leader of the rebels. So, you will not choose me yet. Let us see what fate awaits. The momentum momentum of your cause is undeniable. Only because the lucky bird has been on your side. Zhang Jiao, commit to your fate and breed them. Refuse? I'll rip those wings away. Let's end it.
Creatures in the way of reason would support an order led by beasts. You must realize this mistake. The government forces must be defeated.
Let's end it. And witness it.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
How's this? Are you kidding me? Time to end this. This has been easy.
I can't give up. Turban's strength and momentum make the outcome play. We must prepare for what comes next.
Let's go.
Hear me, Yellow Turbans. The world of peace you imagine relies on the trust you place in each other. Let us march to the end with our hearts as one. This time, we shall steer history onto the proper course.
A golden opportunity here.
So Zhang Jiao and the Yellow Turbans have caught their second wind? Then I'll grind them to paste and swallow them so they never rise again.
Take this. I've been waiting for this. You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. This territory is ours. Let's go.
only to send them to their deaths. What precisely do you intend to accomplish?
Another face to split. That means overthrowing thieves and tyrants such as yourself.
You don't intend merely to take our place, do you? If you desire something greater, prove you have the might to achieve it. This is getting nowhere. Let us squash this blood-drunk herd of sheep. So, it was you who spared Jiao. Does trifling sentiment change you? Giving sweetened dreams to those who stand at the precipice of despair. Such foolishness from the enforcer of heaven's mandate.
Our allies are doing well. Keep it going. The enemy officer has been defeated. All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Hold out too much longer.
Yes, the resistance is futile.
Can you handle this?
Let's end this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
You came here just at the right time. You certainly know how to fight back.
See, I've got a bad feeling about this. Rushed in to aid me. You don't know what this means to me. Oh my God. Take this. It's yours.
You call that an officer? Yes, the resistance is futile. Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Faltering. Only a little more, comrades. Keep pushing.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Has been defeated.
Looking rough. You see it all.
I will break you.
Take this.
Swarm as you will, wretches remain wretches. I'll show you the gulf in power that cannot be bridged.
We will not give in to these beasts of the heart. Or let them take any more of us. Let them feel our pain and our spirit in the sting of our blades.
You fool!
journey ends here. What happens next is up to you. It has ended at last. I feel as though I've just awakened from a very long dream. When you rescued me, I also questioned whether it was real. But here we are, having come all this way. Finally, a morsel of praise. Few prizes are harder earned than this. We have taken back the peace that the throne and the Yellow Turbans stole from the people. This is as far as I go. The time has come for the Yellow Turbans to disband. Do not condemn me for forsaking my duty. I have carried the weight of this decision throughout our journey. We've brought down the court. At least for a time. No would-be tyrant will dare rear his head. But as it stands, the Yellow Turbans retaining power would only cast the world into disarray, neither becoming a pawn of the throne, nor rising as a new ruler was ever my goal. And besides, yes, I suppose you have a right to know my true thoughts, as selfish as they are. When I pledged to welcome my comrades back into the fold, I also offered them all forgiveness. But truth be told, I still find it impossible to forgive myself, because in the end, it was none other than I who deepened the world's struggles with so much needless grief. All this time, I have yearned for your judgment. That is, in spite of this longer life and renewed sense of purpose you've bestowed upon me. Which is why I must ask you, here and now, can one such as I be allowed to live as he chooses? Is a life darkened by the shadows of unforgivable sin even still worth living? But if I can truly be forgiven, then I wish to raise all within reach of my embrace up into the light. That is my answer to the divine will that spared me. So, you believe in me even though I do not? Then let us be off. Didn't I tell you? When I took your hand, I never intended to let go.
Ah, Liu Bei. People speak well of your recent exploits. You've become quite the steady hand, haven't you?
Yes. I've been working tirelessly wherever I'm needed to make this peace more than just a fleeting dream. After the war, Our decision to remain under the court's command caused some to cast the volunteer army as dogs of the Han. However, by scouring the land for problems to solve and tending to the people with a gentle hand, we have put such concerns to rest. After all, the volunteer army was built out of empathy for the commoners.
That's what I like to hear. And truth be told, I'm stretched just as thin as you are. As we speak, the throne's influence is spreading to every corner of the realm. Meanwhile, trying to govern such a diverse populace has brought new tensions to the fore. Jiangdong has a long history of dealing with cultures of all kinds. I can only promise to protect and lead them as one people. This duty I impose on myself also drives me to travel the land. I feel as though I am now faced with the very question I once pressed upon Zhang Jiao.
Zhang Jiao. Yes, of course. I'm sure the Guardian of Peace still stands by his side, even now.
Keeping yourselves busy, I see. Given your tireless efforts, I thought you could use a good healer. I've discovered a master of incense and herbs in a village in the mountains who's eased the pain of many. And he is said to be accompanied by a warrior of great power. Like you, I must also endure the throbbing head of one who rules with wisdom and restraint. Perhaps, when I find myself at wit's end, I'll make the journey to pay him a visit.
Doctor, your medicine has done it again. Thanks to you, my son's fever has broken completely. I picked a heaping basket of peaches just for you. So please, enjoy them later.
Thanks. And tell your boy to get some rest.
I will. Thank you so much.